Hey, we are live.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Here at the Water Street Wine Bar.
At the Whistwhip. Well, that's what it says on the sign.
No one's ever told me that.
I call it the Whistwhip all the time.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Anyways, as you can clearly see, we're missing our third amigo, Jesse.
Yeah, sorry to disappoint everybody. Lots of exciting stuff going on, though. Lots of exciting stuff.
Like what?
Like,
Oh, I'm back. That's one thing.
Marianne's back.
I'm back.
So that's pretty solid. That's pretty important. And well, the 18th Amendment will be opening back up on Thursday.
Next Thursday. This coming Thursday.
Make sure that you make your reservations for Thursday, January 27th. Have you seen their menu?
No, I was just going to ask you
Oh
about
my
that.
God. I'll pull it up here so we can look at it.
Pull up the menu. Is it totally different, or because I'm sure Chet's had a lot of really good ideas.
I'm not sure what the deal is as far as like if this is the complete menu or not, but I saw it.
Well, they have a posting on it on the outside of it, no?
Yes.
Okay.
But that's not it. It's the other 18th.
That's in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wrong one.
Way to be original.
Wrong one.
they stole it. Okay, so here's what I'm seeing for a menu, and I don't know, like I don't know if this is it or what.
It's just taking a while to pull it up.
But okay, here we go. Ah, shit.
I can't read that.
Zoom.
In.
Zoom.
In.
Zoom. 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 Zoom.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, look at that.
How do I?
You need to go up.
Can I move it?
Okay. Bites.
Bites. I guess that's like a fancy way to say appetizers.
Yep.
Forager's strudel. Mushrooms
Oh, right. No, it's
cooked with shallots, goat cheese,
local goat
pine
cheese.
herbs. Yeah, local goat cheese.
Okay, so this is something you don't want because you eat meat all the time. But there's venison sausage.
Yeah, venison sausage. I'll give that a shot.
Yeah.
That's for sure. And then look down here though. They got some salads. You know, they got in a Manhattan clam chowder.
Oh wow.
But then, so for their main dishes,
yeah,
you can get from like any type of animal, I guess. Right?
Water, ravioli pillows of cold water lobster with chive and lemon zest, FLX champagne, cream, and caviar.
Isn't that crazy?
Is that where you would take someone on a first date?
Yeah.
I think that would be a good place.
Absolutely.
I think so too. Nice.
I mean, really anything that there are a lot of good places in Penn for a first date.
I like the water idea though.
The Whistwhip.
Whistwhip. I think the Whistwhip is someone you want to like make sure it's going to go well.
What do you mean?
Like you want to make sure that you guys are on the same page. You have some similar interests, like sleeping, eating.
I like to sleep.
Alcohol, trivia on Thursdays. By the way, Devin is hosting trivia on Thursday.
Oh, that should be a wild night.
It's going to be a crazy
Is he
night.
writing the questions?
He is.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes, so it's going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
We also have live music with Sherry Rock on Friday, but needless to say, can we go back down? And there's endings. There's center plate.
Wait.
Oh, you want more?
First off,
Okay.
I'm not going to give all the details on all this stuff, but it looks reasonably priced for what we're talking about.
That does look reasonably priced. And you want the water one.
And you got a strip steak. You've got elk. Seriously, elk. That's awesome. So you can get venison and you can get elk. Seared chicken breast. You can get pork tenderloin. Pecan crusted double lamb chop. I love a good lamb chop. Ravioli pillows of cold water lobster. I know you read that. New York beef butcher burger with black pepper bacon. Damn. And then what we got? Desserts, endings, cake, maple bacon cheesecake. Are you shitting me?
I didn't know that could happen. I don't think I can have bacon. Freaking out about that.
I think you can have bacon.
I don't think I can have bacon.
I think it'll be fine.
No, I don't think so. But overall, all sounds very delicious.
Strawberries Romanoff. Strawberries Romanoff.
Emma.
You better go catch them.
Okay. They're roaming off. Well, that's exciting.
Sorry for that. Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
So they're opening up next Thursday.
This coming Thursday. It's this Thursday now.
This coming Thursday.
At this point, it's this Thursday.
Okay.
It was next Thursday, yesterday, but now it's
Today it's this Thursday.
this Thursday.
Done.
So
Okay.
get fired up for that.
I'm fired up.
The other thing I'm fired up about right now, and I spent countless hours over the past couple weeks to support this,
Okay.
is, I rarely give plugs about what's going on at the college where I work.
Okay.
But right now, the college is really doing a push to help with mental health.
Okay.
So I just got certified as a mental health first aid instructor. And
What does that mean?
yeah, it's crazy, right?
Mental aid,
Mental health
mental health,
first aid.
first aid. What does that mean?
Well, essentially what it is it's to help people be able to give assistance to people who are experiencing a mental health challenge.
What is a mental health challenge?
We're going to go deep on this.
I want to know.
So like a mental health challenge, there's a variety of things, like anything from just the basic everyday, like overwhelmed,
Right.
all the way up to and including things like suicide and
This is the training you've been doing?
yeah.
Oh.
So, it's first aid, right? So you're not diagnosing, you're not treating, you're just kind of helping the person, help them get through that like initial part and get them to whatever kind of resources would be helpful for them.
I see.
So, whether it's, hooking up with a professional, doing a little bit more self-care,
Okay.
even if they just need to talk, like any of that kind of stuff.
So I know for me, I go through like a seasonal depression. Like in the wintertime, I'm pretty down. I'm pretty sad. Are you my person? Do I talk to you?
You can talk to me anytime.
Okay. I just feel like you're gonna just say, just suck it up and be happy. Is that what you would say?
No.
No?
That's not the point of
That's-
mental health first aid. But so here's the cool thing, right? So the college is going to have 8 instructors
Okay.
coming up pretty soon. We're going to get our 8th person certified to teach it. And they're going to be offering this as a free class, or as at no cost
At no cost
to
for the students.
the students,
Yes.
faculty and staff, and
Okay.
also to the community.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So kind of looking at
Honey, we're at the Water Street Wine Bar. We're not in the basement anymore.
Hi, Sean. So I don't know. Anyway, yes, that's right, Sean. That is what I used to say. I used to say, "Suck it up, you'll be fine." And now I have to. Now I've changed my ways.
Can you think about the
to
time
be able to be more supportive?
I thank you for being more supportive, but let's think about all the other times you literally told me when I was crying. Like, you're like, you need to stop crying and suck it up.
No, I never said it like that. I've said, look, we need to address these things.
Which is
Yeah.
really, which is fantastic. That's great. So how is the college communicating that with the community?
It's like, I think I'm breaking this.
Oh.
I think this is like a scoop because
I love this.
at this point, what we're looking at is there's a point where I think we're still exploring how this will all be disseminated. I don't have all the details yet.
Okay.
But we're kind of exploring what groups might benefit from this.
Okay.
So if you think of different groups in the community that,
Like living well,
yeah,
Yeah.
like exactly like living well. But
or even the community center, Eats Community Center. That would be a great place too.
having gone through this training,
Yeah.
I think everybody should do it.
Oh, I think so too. Oh, to go through the training?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not the training that I did.
No.
So what I did was like to be able to teach it.
Yeah.
And so what would happen is, say that you sign up for my class, you'd have to do a little bit of work ahead of time,
Okay.
and then
Like, what kind of work would I have to do?
just going through on the website and like learning the basics.
Okay.
and then you'd come take the class with me either virtually or in person.
Okay.
And kind of like work out those skills
All right.
to be able to help people who are experiencing a mental health challenge.
I love that idea.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you have any thoughts of like groups in the community or just specific people
Should we
to
just
be
contact
interested,
you? Yes.
you can start funneling it through me. Yeah, absolutely. I can put you in contact with the right people.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. What else is new? I'm back. That's the only thing I can talk about.
Marianne's back.
I went through surgery. I had surgery. I didn't blast this on social media or anything like that because I just didn't want to. But before Christmas, I had some problems. For the past few years, I've been having. I always thought it was because I'm a doctor. I diagnosed myself. I thought it was like acid reflux, heartburn, whatever it was. I just realized whenever I ate something, and I believe it was fatty or greasy, I would endure that night of not being able to sleep. I was in extreme discomfort, so much pain. But then where I realized I would get myself sick, I would throw up. Afterwards, it would be better. But that 1 week going into Christmas, it was lasting for days. So that's why I decided I should go finally meet with my doctor. And I did. And I burp a lot. I still burp. I still burp all the time. So the burping's a different issue from my
you gotta find out from the doctor what the burping's all about.
My doctor wouldn't touch that for some reason. I don't know why. But what ended up happening is my doctor's like, we think it's your gallbladder. And I'm thinking, I don't know what a gallbladder really does or is. I have it. I don't know what it is. So I went to Soldiers and Sailors, which was a really good experience, I have to say. They took my blood. They did ultrasounds. And I always like to feel like, what are you looking at? They can't tell you. The techs are not supposed to tell you. But I'm like, can you just give me something? And so she showed up pictures. She's like, do you know what this is? I'm like, no. She's like, that's your gallbladder. I'm like, okay. She's like, do you know what you're looking at? I'm like, no. I don't know what I'm looking at.
She's
She's like,
supposed to have these things inside of it.
she's like, it's supposed to be black. And there's like a bunch of white stuff in it. I'm like, okay. So I'm like getting nervous. And so then finally my doctor calls and they're like, you're going to have to go to the hospital. So I got that call to go to the hospital the day after. And so I went to Rochester, which was a weird experience because I was like, Kevin, I was emotional too because I don't know what's happening. I called Kevin and I'm like, you need me to take me to Rochester Hospital now. And so we drove up and I'm going through all the emotions of acceptance, of sadness, of craziness. Like, I don't know what's going on.
Scared.
It was very scary.
Yeah.
And I get there and because it's COVID, you go through all these things, the protocols, if you will. And then you go through the tent and they ask you my doctor's name, which I still don't know my doctor's name. It's Dr. something. Call her Dr. D. Kevin's like,
Dr. D.
Kevin, I don't know why he dates me. I really don't. He's like, you don't know the name of your doctor? I'm like thinking, when do you ever go to the doctor? Never, so stop. First off, I don't even think he knows his doctor's name anyways. So finally I get admitted and they put the vein, like this used to be bruised. Like I've been like,
yeah, I can still see that.
Yeah, I can still see, but this is from the surgery day.
Starting to get tracks.
Yeah, I'm getting tracks now. And they're like, all right, Kevin, you can't go with her anymore. She has to go. She's on her own. So they put me in the emergency room overflow. And I was in a bed in a hallway for like 7 hours. And I was surrounded by there was other COVID cases around me. And I was just like this the whole time. And finally someone came down. And the nurses and doctors won't look at you.
No.
Because
they don't want to make eye contact.
No eye contact.
Because then you'll feel like you have permission to speak to them.
No, it's more if they give you eye contact, you're like, oh my God, this person's going to talk to you. And they walk by you.
Is it me?
Is it my turn?
No,
it's not.
Me.
It wasn't my turn for a long
it's not
time.
You.
But I was very respectful. I realized after sitting for about an hour, I should probably lay down. I was so cold, but I didn't ask for anything. Finally, someone's like, do you want a blanket? I'm like, yes, please. Or a pillow. The pillow was first, then the blanket, then asked for another blanket. And then finally, they're like, okay, we can't get your documentations or whatever. So I'm trying to call my doctor. I'm like, can you please send it to the hospital? I don't know what's going on. So finally, they send me through the MRI. And mind you, Kevin was waiting this whole time in Rochester. I'm like, you should just go. And then I find out when I go through the MRI, they're like, you're not even hooked up to the IV. It was off. The IV was off. Like I didn't have any fluids in me whatsoever.
They forgot to turn it on.
I think it was on. It was on, and then they turned it off when I was moving, and they forgot to turn it back on. So I was like dehydrated for like 7 hours. But the woman was like, "How long have you been there?" I'm like, 7 hours. She's like, "You're lucky. People have been there for like 5 days."
That's insane.
They're so overworked, and I feel so bad for them. But I was like, "Look, I'm going to be the best patient ever. I will speak to when I'm spoken to. I will give you my information. Yes, I will pay all these bills. This is who I work with and whatnot." Then finally, after my MRI, because then they're like, "There's something wrong with your pancreas, yada, yada, yada." They're like, "We have a room for you." I'm like, they're like, "And you can eat something. You can't eat after midnight, but you can eat something. What would you like?"
Did you get a garbage plate?
I got a tuna fish sandwich.
Man.
But
Should
what
have got the garbage plate.
I wanted water so bad, and she gave me the ice cubes, and I was like so happy with ice cubes. Tests like the next day, they're like, whatever you were going through passed. Like your blood work's fine, everything's fine. Went back home, scheduled my surgery for the 6th of January, and I was scared with that because I didn't know what to expect from that. I was in so much pain, and then finally now I'm starting to feel like myself.
Yeah.
But for the past few weeks, I've just been like, I don't want to be around anybody. I'm around you. You're different.
What's the what's the moral of this story?
Moral of the story is try not to self-diagnose your situation and go to a doctor. All this could have been done if I just went to the doctor earlier. So I don't have a gallbladder anymore. What I'm learning now is what I can eat and not eat. So I can't eat French fries. It goes right through me. And I'm afraid to eat pork because now I look at menus and I'm like, I can't eat any of this stuff.
You can eat it.
I don't know what I can.
I'm telling you, you got to try the ox bile.
Yeah.
They're just a little capsule, and it's ox bile, and you take it whenever you eat fatty foods, and it helps you digest the fatty food.
Trash plates. I don't know if I've ever had a trash plate. I don't think I can eat trash plates right now. Probably not.
You know what? I think that we should try it.
You just want me to go to the bathroom.
Well, I think everybody goes to the bathroom.
I mean, when I go to the bathroom, I just want to make sure no one's around me. So that's.
I usually try to do that as well.
On me.
Try not to have people, in the room with me when I'm going to the bathroom.
Well, when you have a kid, game over. The kids don't. I think the child only won't come in if it smells really bad.
It's the invisible wall. It actually works.
Or they'll put notes under the door.
Do you get notes under the door?
Not anymore. Portia just like opens the door, and she can unlock the door from the outside.
She just goes, "Hey."
She'll open the door. She's like, "Hey," I'm like, "I'm in the bathroom." She has like no concept of like boundaries. She doesn't do this with everybody.
See, I like instantly had that boundary. I was like, I don't want to be in there when there's other people in there. I had that very early.
I don't know. I think we're just very open with each other. But there's
and then seeing other people not have that boundary.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's going on here?
Well, I think once you have children, you change.
Right.
Yeah. Anyways, so that's an update on me.
Well, that's nice.
I'm alive.
Hey, we're all thankful for that. At least I know I am.
Most people are. Thank you. Back.
The exciting things going on around town. We've also got Monday is comedy night.
Oh, I can never
at
go.
At the Laurentide.
I always want to go, but I can't go.
Right.
I can't go. Mondays are just a hard day for me.
Yeah.
But I really would like. So, have you found someone to go with you yet?
I think I've got it under control.
Okay. Well, you asked me, and I was just concerned.
Well, yeah. You don't have to be concerned. You're like my go-to. You're one of my go-tos. I'm like, let's get Marianne. Well, I just wanted to put it out there just in case you could.
Okay. Who are you taking?
I told you it's under control. Like we're not doing this. We're not doing this here. All right. I know you want nothing more than to do this here.
You gave me a list of things
We're
I'm
not
not
doing
supposed
this
to bring
here.
up. That wasn't one of the things, but okay. All right, but yes,
No,
comedy show.
I gave you that list 2 years ago, not to bring that up.
Oh no, okay. Well, let's not count things like that. But who is the show at Laurentide?
Oh, I don't even know. I don't even know who they are.
Okay.
They're I know this Mark Albanese guy
Okay.
has been kind of putting them together,
Sweet.
and he's a pretty funny guy.
Nice.
But so he came and performed the first time, and now he's kind of bringing in
Other people.
other people.
Okay.
So this is show number 3.
Nice. I feel like there was more. Okay, only 3.
Yeah.
It's 3.
No, it's fun though.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Good.
Try to bring like some meats and cheeses, so you can bring your own food there, because they don't have a kitchen. So I try to bring some meats and cheeses to share with
Did you bring the ox bile?
No, I don't. No, why would you do that?
Why?
No, you don't need to bring the ox bile there.
Okay.
But that's pretty good. It's pretty good.
What else is going on?
It has just been so cold this week, and so I was telling you, I did that mental health first aid instructor training, and so I was just like, if I was awake, I was working on that. So yesterday,
Saturday.
Friday was Friday was the first day that I had to actually get in my truck and go someplace. And that didn't work out because I hadn't started the truck all week, and it's been single digits all week and continues to be. So my battery was dead. It was so dead that I've had it on the charger since Friday, and it's still not full yet.
Do you just need a new battery?
Maybe. I don't know. The battery's not that old, but I went and got a nice jump starter.
Okay.
And I'm going to let the battery charge all the way up, or at least as much as it can get today, because I got to drive somewhere tomorrow.
Where are you going tomorrow?
Work.
Oh.
gotta go to work.
That's super fun.
Gotta go to my office for work. Can't just work from home
Like everybody else.
Lucky.
Yeah. Sam Swanson, though, Friday.
Yeah, Sam back.
He's back.
Back.
He looks good. He looks
The new
better.
You like his haircut?
I didn't think I would like it at first. Going back to my
I'm shocked.
judgments.
I'm shocked there was something that you didn't like at first.
But my God, he is stunning. He is absolutely stunning. I don't know why I didn't sit to look at him because I sat next to Christina, but I'm like, he is really good.
Yeah.
He played my pony song as
Did he
I
play
noticed he did. He did play my pony song.
Played it before I got here.
Oh my God, he's fantastic. He's great. So he's back.
Good old Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you've got openings, you want to book a good musician.
You saw that Keg and Barrel has new owners now.
Yep, Keg and Barrel new owners.
Megan Rich
18th
did.
Amendment new owners.
Yeah, but first off,
Tiny and Diner new owners.
wait. So okay, hold on before we move on. But
Moving on, I'm just pointing
I'm
out that
just
everybody's got
saying.
new
I'm
owners.
just saying. Megan Rich did such a phenomenal job.
Yeah,
Such a phenomenal job there. They turned that place into something that is a guaranteed place. If you're going to visit the Finger Lakes, you got to go there.
people like it.
Yeah, the new owners, I'm very excited for them. They're going to do a great job.
Oh yeah.
Mr. James Silliman and Aaron Wagner.
Aaron,
Aaron.
what's happening?
But that's really exciting overall. I haven't been to the Penny and Diner yet. Have you? Please tell me you have.
Not this week. No, I haven't been there this week. I've been trying to lay low. Trying to work on my finances.
Yeah.
Not spend a whole bunch of money when I could spend like a little bit of money.
That's what happens in January, though. Everyone goes crazy in December, buys everything. Everyone's in a really good mood. Whenever you hear Christmas songs, you just want to buy and spend money, or drink and then buy and spend money.
No, I'm just trying to tighten it up.
January is a time to reflect of your bad habits. This is why I don't like my month of. I realize I don't like the month of January after my birthday. Then I realized how many other people birthdays are in January. I'm like, this is great. but it's still shitty month.
Yeah.
It
January sucks.
Yeah.
February I also don't like.
Because Valentine's Day?
Not because it's fucking cold.
Presidents.
It's so cold.
It is, but it's like it's all about presidents though in U.S. history.
Yeah, a bunch of tyrants.
Exactly.
A bunch of tyrants.
Yes.
Some of them were okay. Some of them were like, like some of the stuff they did was okay. But I've explained to everybody that, well, yeah, you're right, Sean. Phil does hate Valentine's Day.
I said that.
So here's right. I know you said it too.
Yeah.
But so here's the deal with from New Year's Eve, from like just after New Year's Eve up until Valentine's Day. That's like you have to be very careful.
To not be committed.
Who you spend time around during that time, because the women are just predatory. They are just trying to like.
Oh, please elaborate on that.
They're just trying to match up with somebody so that they can have a date for Valentine's Day.
I don't think that's entirely true.
Oh yeah, no, it is. It's insane. You have to be very careful as a man.
Who's single?
As a single man,
or even married, for that matter.
You have to be very careful between New Year's Eve and Valentine's Day. That's it. That's
okay. No, first off, New Year's Eve, everybody wants to hang out with everybody on New Year's Eve. I mean, look at the COVID cases after New Year's Eve. That was insane, right? But I think guys don't care if they're alone on Valentine's Day.
Don't care. Do not. No. You gotta be. You can't even go to the grocery store.
Were you hit on the grocery store?
It's insane.
Do you get hit on more at Tops or Aldi? You think? Who hits on you?
Yes, Hawkeye would love to have another face around the apartment.
We should have Hawkeye here.
Yeah. Well, I don't think that would go well.
No.
He'd be wiggling too much. He would have knocked over the camera. He would have smashed the computer.
But the restaurants really capitalize on Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Are you doing anything special here for Valentine's Day?
As of right now, I don't have any idea what we're doing. I do know we're doing nothing to do with relationships, but a wine painting class on Wednesday. You should come to that. I bet there are a lot of you single women there.
Wednesday?
Yeah. I think that'd be a nice idea.
I think that sounds terrifying.
No, you should come in. Think about it. If you're single, you should come to things like that. Because women are going to want to talk to you.
Yeah.
About your artistic ability and maybe how you're so good at it. And you are really good at painting.
I'm
oh my God, you should come.
I'm passable at painting.
Okay, you're going to come. It sounds great.
Well, I think I'm busy that day.
I don't think you are.
I think I've got to work.
I don't think so.
I probably do.
No.
Yeah, I don't think I can come. What are we painting?
Trees and a cardinal. It's like a sample right up.
Well, that's really cool. I think a lot of people really like doing that. I'm not one of those people. I'm just not. Like, I don't like the like where somebody tells me what to paint.
You don't like anyone telling you what to do.
Right.
Yeah. I'm sure Michelle lets you do whatever you want. She'll provide the glass and the paint, and you can do whatever you want.
You know what I would paint? I would paint like a
cardinals and a little white tree.
No, like I'd make the bottom of the glass like a nest.
Oh yeah.
And then I'd have the stem be like a chick's neck, and then the glass be like the mouth open, like trying to get the worms.
I think you should do that.
How funny would that be?
We'll see you Wednesday.
That would be perfect.
Awesome.
Somebody should do that.
Phil's gonna do that.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't. I'm having diarrhea that day.
No, that's my excuse. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be eating French fries that day, and it's going to be diarrhea.
Well, that's special. Hey, you suppose you could hand me the cord out of that backpack? Right in the big pocket. Right there. Yep, right where your hand is. Yeah, there's a big cable in there. I forgot to plug in the computer. I don't want to, strain her up. Did you see? You ever had those
I'm trying to do one thing at a time here.
Parmesan crisps?
Has anyone had these before?
These things are the shit.
Oh, that would be. Stop moving. Stop moving. Wait, hold on. I haven't tried these yet,
They're good.
but
They're good.
Phil approves.
Somebody made fun of me for eating them, and I was like, because they said that it's supposed to be on a salad. And it doesn't say anywhere on there that it's a salad topper. I just eat them like it's a snack.
Ideal for charcuterie edition.
See?
Perfect for gourmet wine pairing and salad/soup topping.
Oh, okay. Well,
It doesn't say. Oh, healthy alternative snack. Ideal for on-the-go active. It says active lifestyle.
yeah, these are totally. I mean, if you're if you allow yourself dairy on a carnivore diet, this is just cheese. Like it's just here's the ingredients: aged Parmesan cheese. That's it. That's it. So this
So
is.
when you do see Phil eating this, please feel free to make fun of him as much as possible.
You can make fun of me anytime you want.
See?
Makes me happy.
Dude, yeah.
If you can make me laugh at myself, then we're in business.
All right, that sounds good. Nice plug.
I
What
brought
else is in here?
Just a box for the camera.
Oh, okay, that's not very good.
Yeah. No, that's exciting though. That's a cool camera.
Fair box.
Ideal for. How did you pronounce that word?
Charcuterie.
Charcuterie. Charcuterie.
Charcuterie.
Charcuterie.
Charcuterie. Charcuterie.
Charcuterie.
Coochie coo.
Well, that's nice. Man, it seems like this just devolved at some point. Like every week, it just like.
Because Jesse's not here. And usually when you and Jesse...
It does it more when Jesse's here.
well, yeah, usually when you and Jesse go talk about guns or whatever, that's when I kind of space out.
Oh.
When is this going to end? I should change the subject.
Hey, and by the way, speaking of guns, whatever you do, you should not download a copy of what's the name of it? There's a book called it's like Expeditious Firearms or something like that. Expedient Firearm Manual. You can build your own 9mm machine gun just from stuff that you can buy at the hardware store. And it gives you instructions for how to do that. And I'd like to encourage everybody to avoid engaging in any way with that book because we really don't want people to be able to make their own firearms. So don't download it. And if you do download it, make sure you use DuckDuckGo. Do not go on Google.
What's DuckDuckGo?
Oh, you don't know about DuckDuckGo?
What's DuckDuckGo?
Okay, so if you're in, everybody should be a little bit more into privacy than they are. Everybody should be a little bit more into privacy than they are.
I don't think anybody's into privacy. Everybody wants to share everything.
Yeah, you can share certain things, but at the end of the day, DuckDuckGo just offers a little bit more privacy. They don't track your searches.
Okay, so they claim.
They claim not to track your searches. Google obviously does. So DuckDuckGo, and you can completely wipe off from your desktop. It doesn't save anything to your device.
Right.
So that's a good one. The other thing I would encourage people to use Signal for texting and calls.
You get that just a few times.
Yeah. Signal's wonderful. I really like that.
What Sean referred to. Speaking of guns, you shouldn't direct the movie Rust with Alec Baldwin.
Speaking of guns, you should not direct the movie Rust with Alec Baldwin.
What's he? Where is he now?
It's still not in jail.
Okay.
Still not in jail. No. He's making more excuses now he's blaming the ammunition manufacturer he's saying that the ammunition manufacturer was put some live rounds in with dummy rounds.
Someone made a bad decision.
But we already know that there were live rounds on set. So it's like, how can you, it's ridiculous. He's I think talking himself into jail. For anybody who has, and I know this is controversial, but do not talk to the police. Do not speak publicly about something that is being investigated by the police. Not even if you think that it's exculpatory, because they will use it against you. They cannot use it in your favor.
We talked about that.
But they can, and they do use it against you, and like in ways that you wouldn't even think of. And they're allowed to lie to you. It's legal for them to lie to you. So just shut the hell up. Alec, I mean, man to man, shut the hell up.
Alex will listen to
I think that you should probably do some time over this and certainly be.
Was it his idea to have live ammunition on the set? Like, was that his decision?
He broke every rule of gun safety. He broke every single rule of gun safety.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna.
I
can't go deep dive on it.
No.
But I can't go deep dive on it. But the guy, I expect, will not do any jail time. But I think he should, and I think he should also be. He should be very nervous about the civil suit that's coming, because I think that he's going to have to pay out. It might come from the movie's insurance, because usually those things are insured.
So they didn't finish the movie Rust. Yeah, right. Sean, the Bills game today.
Bills.
Sean, did we ever get Sean on the podcast?
No, he doesn't like. He doesn't want to. You know.
Can he be in the audience? We should have a live audience.
We should do that.
We should have a live audience.
Do that.
I think that'd be fun.
So the Packers got beat.
I called it.
Did you see what happened?
When I'm learning the lingo, the kick, punt. When he kicked, I realized I was kind of sleepy when he did the punt, and then I'm like realizing, whoa, we're on the other side. This is very close, and the other team is very aggressive, and how it was blocked.
Oh yeah.
And the other team got it and went right into.
Right in.
I should not be a news person whatsoever for sports at all, because I'm destroying this. But I was
You're a regular Aaron Andrews.
That was amazing, though. But you were rooting for the Packers.
I would have liked the Packers to have won that game.
They should have won the game. The weather was in their favor.
Yeah,
which means nothing, I guess.
Right.
But it does.
They should have laid it on a little bit earlier.
Did not at all.
They did not.
No.
They missed a lot of opportunities, and then obviously the mistake with the punt was pretty atrocious.
It was awesome to watch, though.
And then just turning the ball over and letting them march up the field for a field goal. It's pretty disappointing.
They lost.
Yeah.
But games going on today. You have the Rams, am I right? The Rams and the Tom Brady.
The Rams versus Tom Brady.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Sean, help me out here. I don't really know.
It's the Buckaroos.
The Buccaneers?
The Buckaroos, right?
Buccaneers. But who are the Bills playing?
Kansas City Chiefs.
It's going to be a good game.
That very well could be a good game.
The Bills game last week, though, was insane.
Perfect game.
Perfect game.
Perfect offensive game.
It was an amazing game to watch, because literally whenever Josh Allen threw that ball, it happened. Whatever was supposed to happen, it happened. And you never see games like that ever. It was just, Portia was all about it. Portia was watching with me. She realized she can't watch sports with me because I'm really loud.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was a good game. I like to yell at the TV.
That's just like a weird scenario. Like, I don't like being around you when you're loud.
Why not?
Well, I'm just doing that's why she doesn't want to watch games with you.
She's like, Mom, you're loud. I'm like, I know, but it's so exciting, right? Anyways, so yeah, football.
Yeah, foosball is foosball Sunday.
Who do you think's gonna win?
I got the Bills and the Bucks.
Okay.
Buckaroos.
How much money did you lose yesterday? Was it like $500?
Well, we're not going to talk about that.
It was boring.
We're not going to talk about
You
that.
lost that much money?
No, I did not, but we're not going to talk about that.
Telling your dad.
No.
Sports ball.
Sports ball. There's going to be so many goals.
Touchdowns. I don't know. I think it pains Kevin whenever I try to talk sports and he's just like, it's a punt, Marianne. And I'm like, you know what? At least I kind of know what's going on.
Yeah, you just throw in some, like, that was exciting. That play was very exciting. It's gonna be like it was an incomplete pass.
I want to know how Mary, because remember how Jesse was like, Mary is all about football. And then she was like, can I just watch a movie or something?
Sorry, Jesse.
I did convey with Kevin. I'm like, I never told you I like sports, right? He's like, no. I'm like, all right, I just want to make sure you start off with a lot. Because you're making me watch a lot of football every Sunday.
I'm also into hiking. That's like
I also enjoy eating.
Yeah, every single woman's go-to is hiking, cooking,
drinking,
football,
wine.
Those are the things they say they like. And then it's like, oh, do you want to go hiking? Why would we do that?
Oh, well, there's Hallmark movies on, though. I really want to watch it with you. Those words don't come out of my mouth.
I can't handle Hallmark movies.
That's what I watched when I was in the hospital, and it actually was okay.
For you? Yeah.
Because I was going through a really depressed moment of my life, yes.
Right.
I needed something. Or right before surgery, there was all these like judge court movie or shows and all this other like random, like really obnoxious, depressing shows. I'm like, I can't watch this right before surgery. So I turned it off. And they're like, do you want to watch TV? I'm like, no, this is depressing. Television during the day when all of us are at work is very, very depressing.
Yeah.
Like the news. I don't know.
You just got to throw on that, what is it? What's the one with
Real Housewives?
The Price is Right. You got to just throw on The Price is Right.
Have you seen The Price is Right lately?
No, is it trash?
It's different.
Is it depressing?
It is different.
Is it still Drew Carey?
No.
Really?
No.
Is it Wayne Brady?
No, Amanda told me. No.
Newbie, who hosts The Price is Right?
No, I'll pull it up for you. It's this guy. He's really cute.
Who the hell is that?
Oh, wait, no, this guy shows off the cars now, too. I love the fact they have guys.
He hosts it and he shows the
cars.
cars.
No, I don't think he shows off the cars.
Brand new car.
No, but I do. Remember they would always have women showing off everything? They should have sexy men do it. Is this true, Drew Carey? Oh. Drew Carey, what?
The Hallmark movies, they're all the same. Girl meets guy. Guy leaves girl. Guy realizes the error of his ways. Guy begs to get girl back. I thought successful businesswoman who lives in the city comes back to her small town.
Yep.
And then, with her fiance, who's a piece of trash.
Usually.
And then, realizes that she's in love with some guy from high school.
Right. Named, Drew. Or
who's a single dad.
Or Sean.
Who's a single dad.
Usually single dad. With two girls who his wife passed away.
She's passed away. And it's been an appropriate amount of time between. It's been an appropriate amount of time since her death. And
about 3 years.
His kids really want him to be happy and to have a mom.
And to stop being in their space because they want to do their own thing without dad knowing everything.
That's totally. Oh, yeah. Well, that's it.
So we went to Star Cider.
You went to Star?
I went to Star yesterday.
Really?
Yep.
How was that?
You never been to Star?
I've never been to Star.
You need to work on your game. There's this new brewery in Dresden.
Yeah.
We need to go.
All right. Not today.
Not today.
Maybe
February.
a couple weeks. Yeah.
February.
Maybe a couple weeks.
If anyone's been there, please let us know about it.
I've heard good things.
Oh, from who?
From my friend Donna.
Okay.
She lives in Dresden. She really likes that place.
What does she like to drink there?
I don't know.
They have like their own beer and other beers too, right? It's Seneca's Stag.
I don't know.
Well, there's a new
I
brewery.
think that's true. I think that's the case because they just started. So
Yes.
I don't think that they've got a full.
I think Lucky Hair. They have Lucky Hair's Falcon Punch there. If I remember looking at
Falcon Punch.
Falcon. Did I say Falcon wrong?
No, Falcon Punch.
Punch. IPA.
That's a crazy name for a beer.
I think that's what it's called.
Falcon Punch.
Yeah, Falcon Punch. Why?
Can you just imagine just like a falcon just swooping in and being like, "Arr!" Just. How do you think they came up with the name Falcon Punch?
It's probably a lot of IPAs that night. That's all I can say.
Yes. Dude, I don't know. I haven't been to Lucky Hair either.
Ever?
No.
Oh, you should.
Yeah.
It's good. Okay, we have a lot of things
I'll go.
to do.
The thing is,
We have a lot of things to
I don't like to get in the vehicle after consuming alcoholic beverages.
Right.
So for stuff that's outside of town, it's a little bit tougher for me.
Right.
So
Right.
I'd be happy to maybe one day get a group of people, and maybe a couple days get a group of people. I'll BB one time. Maybe somebody else BBs another time. I think that'd be pretty cool. Go test out a bunch of these places.
Sounds like we're going to be doing that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Do it on the trail. Trail of beers.
Do you think, there's a wine trail, right? And there's a beer trail.
Yeah.
Do you think there'll be a pot trail?
Yeah. Totally. As soon as they open up micro businesses.
Yeah.
So that's the one license that we don't know very much about yet.
No, we don't.
Except that it'll be the one type of business where the person who grows the marijuana
Right.
can also sell it directly to the consumer.
Right.
So if you look at the dispensaries, they can't grow it. They can only sell it.
Right.
And the production facilities, the growers,
Right.
they can't sell it.
Right.
They have to sell it to dispensaries.
Right.
So with a micro business, I think we'll see kind of like what we have with our craft beverage industry,
Exactly.
where it'll be smaller and they'll really focus on, like developing new strains and, like good quality stuff. So I absolutely think that there will be
A pot trail.
a weed trail,
Smoky trail.
reefer trail,
I got a green trail.
the green trail. Yeah.
I don't know. It's like a lot of things to do.
There will be, I believe that will happen. And I think it'll come down to how everything shakes out with micro business licenses.
Mhm. That'd be really kind of crazy.
Yeah. I know, no, I think, I know there's a lot of, I've been seeing some of the stuff that's come out since it's been legal in New York State to have it. And
I don't like.
it's like a lot of crazy stuff out there. I think it's always been there, but
I don't like how I
see it.
can smell it off somebody. You know what I mean?
What?
Like I don't like how I can smell it. Like I was in the grocery store yesterday, and I kept walking by this one person. It just smells. It just smelled
It's
like
unpleasant.
It's not the most pleasant thing. I didn't really care for it.
But there are other smells too.
There are
Like
other
people having
smells.
BO. It's like seriously.
I did forget to put deodorant on yesterday.
I wasn't talking about you.
You did say yesterday.
But there are other it's like, oh, you were mildly inconvenienced. Some people get really worked up about this. And it's like, oh, you were mildly inconvenienced by a scent for 10 seconds.
I just guess it's kind of like
I don't like it either, but like I can deal with it for 10 seconds while somebody walks by me.
Yeah, no, I'm not a huge fan of the smell.
Right.
Yeah. Just saying. That's all.
Happy Trail.
Damn it, newbie. I knew you were going to get it. Their logo can be one. What is it?
A big pot leaf busting out of the top of somebody's pants. Oh,
You need
Happy
to
Trail.
capitalize that on that immediately.
Newbie, maybe you can get it organized.
Yeah, you have a lot of time on your hands, right?
I don't know how I can participate in this because I don't consume it, but
It'll be interesting to see how it develops moving forward.
we'll drive people on tours
Driving tours. That'll be interesting.
because they can't drive. They shouldn't.
They shouldn't drive.
Should not.
Best thing about it, we've talked about this. When you would drive them, make sure you have a lot of food on hand. That Snicker bar is now $5.
We just add it to your. You get like $50 worth of snacks built in, and then if you go over, I've got some more in the console. Tuna sandwich.
Oh, I like that. That's
Oh
good.
boy, newbie, don't Google image that. Happy Trails. Do not Google image that.
I think it's going to be fine.
Are you gonna Google image that?
Why not?
Don't.
Why not?
Don't Google image
Happy
that.
trail, right? Not happy ending. Happy trail.
Here we go, people.
Oh, that's what you mean. Oh. That's.
Don't Google image it.
I understand what that is now. Wow, look at that guy,
No.
though. All right, sorry about that.
Does that go all the way up and connect with his beard?
Yeah, it connects with his beard and it comes all the way down.
Just from is it like Wilford Brimley just extended?
Yeah, it goes all the way down there. This is the trail of leading to happiness. I have nothing else.
Well, that's some weird shit. Apparently the rumor is that when this is not political, but the rumor is that when Trump gave his inauguration speech, that when he was finished, George W. Bush turned over to like whoever was next, I think the Clintons, and turned over and looked at him and was like, well, that was some weird shit. And I love that about George W. Bush. That's one of the few things at this point. I used to like him back in the day, but now I'm looking back and I'm like, holy shit, how did they convince me that any of that was a good idea?
Who's the most likable president you think within the past few?
Likable?
Likable. Like everyone, I feel like a lot of people liked.
Like personality-wise?
Personality-wise.
Like who you'd want to hang out with?
Yeah.
Probably George W. Bush.
I think people enjoyed him.
He seems like fun.
I think people enjoyed him because he's like more of like a real person.
Yeah. A lot of people liked Obama, but he's kind of like
rigid,
kind of uptight.
Rigid, but being president you really should be kind of rigid. Maybe not.
I just don't want to hang out with like, I don't know, like he seems uptight. Like that doesn't seem like fun to hang out with.
I think that's what I was.
I know we had the beer summit, but let's. I'd rather hang out with George W. Other than the war crimes and stuff.
Right. I think both of them would have been interesting to hang out with.
Absolutely.
Play a little basketball, at least. Yeah. Not with George W.
I mean, you hang out with Trump.
Would you?
Probably just like I'd hate it, but
yeah, you wouldn't like that.
Like 20 years ago, hang out with Trump.
Oh, on that island that Jesse told us about?
Not on an island.
I saw that documentary.
Listen, people, I just want to say this right here, live on the internet. Don't go to an island with somebody. Just don't go to an island unless it's like an island where there's lots of other people. Don't go to like somebody's
There
island.
were other people there.
If somebody has an island, no, what I'm saying is like people that don't go to an island that somebody owns. It's just not a good idea.
What was the name of the documentary again?
I don't know.
Oh my God. What was the guy's name again? I forgot now.
Jeffrey Epstein.
Horrible human being.
Not good.
Yeah.
What's
going on with the woman though?
On the upside, oh yeah, she got found guilty.
Good.
The thing is that they've kind of sealed all the records, so I don't think that they're going to really go on a deep dive investigation into all the predators that they brought to that island to abuse these girls.
Why?
Because the people who we're talking about are the people that are ruling the world right now. So there's some pretty insane corruption happening, and don't like it. Seriously, remember that the people who we're talking about that were with Epstein and Maxwell, they're literally in charge right now. So we gotta keep a better eye on the people that are in charge. That's what I think.
I wish I remembered
That's my
the
hot
name.
take.
It was a really good documentary on Netflix. I was invested in it. So, thank you, Jesse.
Well, there you go. From a reliable source, we have it that George W. was a cool guy to hang out with.
Yeah. I would think that he would be the coolest one. Well, answer my question. No? You think Nixon? Nixon would have been better?
Well, the hotel thing.
All right, sounds good.
There is so much insane nonsense that's happened in the history of this country that it makes me hard to look straight at any of these presidents. Like, they want you to think that they're a normal person, and then they go do horrible things. So that we got to get together and change that. I was listening to a thing the other day about revolutions and like peaceful resistance, and one thing that they mentioned that I found really interesting is like a peaceful revolution can succeed with 3.5% of the population. You just have to get 3.5%.
3.5%, not 3%, but 3.5%.
3.5. If you can get 3.5%, it'll have lasting change.
Seems doable.
Seems doable. You just got to, but there's a lot of like mass psychology going on that kind of prevents that.
Yeah.
Makes that a lot more difficult.
Yeah. That's right.
But if you want to take a stand about something real, you just got to convince 3.5%. You don't have to get half of everybody. Oh, does it sound good? I thought it was going to sound horrible without the mics.
Oh no, Kevin said there's a slight echo. I had him tune in.
Oh, we got an echo.
You said there was a slight echo.
All right, well, we are in a room that is mostly, not full of people. The sound can bounce off the walls and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I said. We should have a live audience next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was very, I can hear the echo too. It was very echoey trying to do it at the distillery.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's just an even bigger, like, metal room. So kind of crazy. But
Okay.
all right, not that echoey, just kind of like, I can hear the room.
That's good.
Anyway,
I
suppose it's about time. We are at the Water Street Wine Bar.
We are.
And just wrapping up, I think.
We are. We have to get ready for some football. There's a little All right, so we want the Bills to win. Game starts at 6:00. We're gonna see some punts, goals, free throws. That's basketball. Timeouts will be called. Passing. What else is there? I don't know. I don't know. Football. I'm trying. So trying.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
This one.
So, all right. Well, everybody, keep
There'll be halftime. Yes, there'll be halftime.
keep your powder dry.
What does that mean? Powder dry.